tension's building. All around, you can feel it in the air. Tension's building. All around, you can feel it in the air. It's more than a feeling. I knew reality everywhere. I look and see the signs of the times. Yeah, it's coming, but they're all in denial. Everything you know, it's all about the change. See the sky crack and it rains down flames. Oh man, they ain't ready for it. This is something that they can't ignore. Coming down like a meteor. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Shock the world. Shock the world. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world.
Back, and it felt like we were right. It was one of the best movies we saw. What else we see there? We saw Darkest Hour.
I don't know if I know
that was the Winston Churchill.
Oh, okay.
About getting the U.S. military equipment to the Canadian border.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that was good. Oh yeah, we're gonna smoke these kids. This looks
not near as big as the team we played this morning.
Got a girl on it.
I know. Well, that can go against you sometimes. Nobody wants to hit her.
Not on a beat.
Yeah, exactly.
Not after we just got our ass handed to us.
Yeah.
You know they are. These kids are going to be amped up to, like, redeem. You know, we just got shut out. And one of our boys got kicked in the nuts. Yeah, I know we're beating you, but
yeah, exactly.
My wife said the replay that you posted, the center ice shot gave a better angle of it, and
because it was the guy on this side.
Yeah,
right?
I understand his reaction, the player that got kicked out, but I don't. His action was not right.
Yeah.
He got smoked from behind.
Yeah.
And then it was.
Well,
you know, you got to know that's because you're going to be standing in front of that.
Exactly.
What's that?
Huh? Sometimes it's in and out with Chad. I have to go back in and out.
It's in and out. It's in and out, boys. Boys, what are you talking about? We're going to go to burgers later? In and out? Or is that a little...
You like my new 2K?
Yay.
Handle it.
That's good stuff, man. Oh, I miss my cousins.
TJ heading to the middle. Stewart fires it. It's funny. I was having trouble getting reception here, and I went over there like just for the chat.
I got it.
I don't know.
I got it.
Rebound him for the save.
Oh, nice.
Nice job. Oh, beautiful. Way to go. Way to go.
sent it out alone from the left.
Bye, Sheldon.
Rivera the save, and he freezes the puck.
This is more than a game.
Yeah, that's like something. You just posted something.
This is everywhere. Losing our momentum on those passes. There we are. Rivera with the save. Matheson sends it in behind. Penny's got it. Penny coming down the right side. He's all alone. Body around. Protecting the puck. Right in. Right side, the left side. Bobcat goal. Right in. Saved by Rivera.
Well, Ben, this is, my wife was commenting, we were having a conversation before the game. She's like, we're really going to miss this next season, you know, because he's the only 2010. And it's like, and it's so ironic. I remember when we were at H2 camp and I met your wife. And she's like, my son's name's Broderick. And I'm like, what? I go, that's the strangest thing ever. I go, I've never going. There was an actor back in the black and white days. His name was Broderick, and he was played a detective. I forget what his name was. Broderick something. He was a famous, detective. So it started out as Broderick. And I'm like, you know what? That's just not going to turn out right because it's going to turn into a nickname of Rod. And then I'm like, that's Alex Rodriguez. There's just too many Rods. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not liking that. So my wife did not want Broderick with a B because it was our last name is an M. So it was PM. She's like, everybody don't think it's going to be PM. I'm like,
and that's what Jill said, yeah, BS. Right?
Yeah, I was like, I've never thought of that in my entire life.
Right?
My dad's name is Bob.
Well, it's true, right? And I'll let you figure out which one's true. No.
Ben, that's funny.
Okay.
All right.
Hello,
sports
hockey fans. Here we are, coming to you live. AZ Sports Media, presenting from Ford Ice Center here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Rob Bannon on the commentary.
4:05 start. It's actually 4:30, I guess. But anywho.
Yeah, it's a little late start.
Game ahead went a little late, so we've got the Bobcats playing the Arapahoe Warriors from the Denver area. And both these teams lost their first game of the tournament this morning. The Arapahoe team lost to the Greenville, South Carolina team 4-3. And the Bobcats lost to the AA San Diego Gulls 4-0 this morning. So looking for a good match this afternoon. And we will be getting underway momentarily.
All right. All right, boys. Have fun. Play clean.
And we are underway. Matt Yonke and net for the Bobcats this afternoon. Got Bannon, Shack, and Gardner out front. Puck pinned in the corner. Arapahoe coming up with the puck, trying to come right out front. He's got to go down. Bobcats around behind the goal. Puck along the boards. Lawrence battling for the puck. He sends around behind. Arapahoe picks it up, try to center it. Puck bounces.
All right, here we go.
Get it. Here comes Gardner. He cannot get out.
Come on, Gardner.
Bobcats clear it down the ice. It was right through the Arapahoe's skates just as he went off the ice, and the Warriors now have it in their own
terrible
zone.
first shift.
It was. Long with the puck. He's out there with Tenpenny and George. Tenpenny with the puck now. Comes in behind. Centers right in front. He scores!
That was pretty.
Nice play. Tenpenny came in around behind.
He watched that right in his peripheral vision. He knew he was going to do that. George knew he was going to do that. That goalie bit. Yeah, that was a setup.
Kalen Long with the opening goal for the Bobcats, and we are underway. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Puck goes into the zone. Matheson with it. And George has it now. His own, oops, missed the puck, and now he gathers it again, and up to Tenpenny. Hit him in the skate and stayed in. Warriors chase it into the corner. Matheson flips it back along the sideboards there. And Bobcats having trouble clearing their zone. But here comes George now. He's got Tenpenny in the middle. 3 Warriors back. Bobcats changing. Tenpenny with it. Back to Pearson. Hits a player's skate, goes to the corner. Warriors with it. Back to the point. Matheson keeps it in, sends it back. Pearson chasing it in behind the goal. Warriors send it around. Calhoun tries to keep it in. And here come the Warriors up the right side, up through center, up over the blue line. Here he comes in, right in front. Oh, good save there.
That was good defense.
Yep. Pearson up through the middle to Jessen. Jessen chases after it, loses an edge. Puck comes into the zone. Jessen chasing it. Warriors go behind their net.
Run him. That's, damn.
Yep.
Come on, Hunter.
Okay, puck in behind. Pearson going after it. Warriors with it, trying to clear the zone. Up along the boards, they cleared over the blue line.
That's off. Damn it.
Yep.
All right.
And we'll have a face-off just outside to the left of the Warriors, just outside their blue line.
Well,
we've got Bannon, Oberle, and Stewart out front, and puck comes back. Oberle sends it in just over the line. Puck comes back out. And the Warriors send it back in. No icing here, though. Puck's going in behind the goal. Weston with it. He sends it out. Oberle with it. Skating up the right side. Sends it through the middle.
Oberle with the new stick.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah, that's right. He had to get new again. For those that may have missed it this morning, both his got broken on the flights here. So he had to borrow a stick for the game 1. Puck is deep in the zone.
Hold that line.
Bannon comes in, circles in. Oh, lost it to the Warrior in the corner.
Up. No.
And the Warriors clear it right out to center. Bobcats fire it back in.
Ice. Why do you do that?
He needed to move it up a little. And it's going to be icing on the Bobcats. But overall, a good start. That first shift
it is, majority of the kids on the team are freshmen, and they haven't taken geometry yet. So if they took some geometry,
halfway.
Yes, they took some geometry. They understand a little bit of the angles on how to dump a puck in,
and not have it just go straight down.
Yeah, got to change. You got to change the vector.
Now you're trying to tell me you took geometry?
Yes, wasn't it?
Oh, that was your A. There you go. Gardner wraps it around.
Nice job,
right
Gardner.
Through the crease.
That's way to hustle.
Tenpenny sends it back. We got Shack in behind. Puck goes into the corner.
Get on the boards. Here it comes.
Chasing it. He gathers it right out to Gardner in front. Oh, intercepted by the Warriors.
TJ's having a good game.
Yeah. Here come the Warriors now. Coming up in their
own
zone.
Nice. Very nice. Nice job, Bobo. Step
Warriors
up.
now over the blue line. Bobcats send it out, and here comes Gardner. He's got Shack in the middle. He fires it over to Shack. Oh, just above the net. He gets the rebound right out there, and he scores. Puck went originally tipped right over the net. Shack picked up behind the net, sent it out to Gardner, who just tossed it in the net. And we are
That's a hustle.
Absolutely. Hustling and looking out for your teammates there.
The hustle was the chase to the net and the sprint to the net on the tip. And
Bobcats up 2-0 here, and we've got Jessen taking the draw. He's out there with George and Long. And we've got Matheson and Lagutin back on D. Warriors now in their own zone.
Boards. Oh, shit. He lost
George
an edge.
lost an edge, went in heavy. Puck kept in by Lagutin, hits a leg. Jessen gathers it in. He fires. Oh, he scores! Hunter Jessen, a seeing eye shot from just above the top of the circle. And we have a 3-0 Bobcat lead. 10 minutes remaining here in the first period. Apparently having an issue on the scoreboard here today. They have the shots at 4-4.
That sounds right. That's my boy.
Puck's along the
down.
boards.
Nice work.
Jessen pokes it free. Loses it in some skates. The Warriors dump it out. Matheson over to Lagutin. Back to his own blue line. Fires it up. And
come on,
Calhoun
boys.
can't gather that in. And we have an icing against the Bobcats.
All right, let's talk about geometry some more.
Yeah. Prime example. Although he was firing it pretty much right from the boards.
Oh, yeah, that was.
Face-off coming up to the left of Yankee.
That's as straight as the crow flies.
Yeah. Face-off, puck one back. Right Bannon. We got Lagutin in behind. Back over
Skate
to
bubble.
Phillips.
Up, nice.
Sends it up to Oberle. Couldn't handle it. Matheson back to Lagutin.
What are you guys
back
doing?
far to the side, and here comes Pearson now coming down the right side. Overskated the puck.
That's off.
And yep, we're offside.
You know, if the other team hits it across, how's that a offsides?
That should not be.
Well, that's what happened.
Tenpenny taking the draw. He's out there with Stewart and
skate,
Oberle.
dump. There you go.
Puck is sent in by Weston. Goes
Hold
around
the line in.
the other
Hold the
side.
line in. Hold the line. Hold the line. Get in the slot.
Tenpenny
Get in the
with
slot.
it. He's
Get in
got
the slot.
Stewart out front.
Boom.
Right to Oberle. Oh, off.
Oh,
nice
the
pad
goalie
save.
knew that one was
Yep,
coming.
Yep, nice pad save. He's seen that one before.
Yeah. All right.
That was goal number 2, I believe.
No, yeah, well, yes. No, that was the first goal to long.
Might have been.
Yeah.
No, there was 2 of them like that.
Oh,
Gardner
was it?
had one too.
Yeah.
Tenpenny taking the draw.
Fire.
Gets back.
Oh,
not
come on,
kept
hold
in.
that in.
Phillips
No.
sends it up
What
the
the
boards.
hell, man?
And the Warriors
just-
with the puck now. They reverse it back, trying to get out of the zone. Puck kept in by Phillips. Intercepted by the Warrior D. He now comes up, fires around the boards, and they. Oh,
Nice skate stop.
Weston shot right on goal.
Get on the blue
Stewart
line.
there picks it up. He's got it on the boards. He's got Oberle in front. Tenpenny in back. Puck right out in
that
front.
was
Here
good
it
give
comes
and go.
for Weston.
Oh, Weston.
Shot
You
comes
gotta
in right on
hammer
net.
that.
Stewart jams away at it, and
That's your
goaltender
one-timer,
holds on.
6.
And Levin gathers it up for the Warriors. And face-off coming up to the right of the Warrior goal. Their defense now sends it up along the boards. Can't get it out. Puck comes out, and we got Smith. Sends it over to Lawrence. Lawrence up to
Nice.
Gardner. Gardner
Nice
coming
body.
in. He's got Shack in the middle. Fires it. Glove
Nice
save. And we'll have face-off coming up in the Warrior zone. To the right of the goal.
Oh, Ben, your boy's funny.
Jessen
He
takes the draw,
celebrates
wins it back.
some good little.
Shack with it, back to Jessen. Jessen tries to get a shot away. He's checked. Jessen, backhander right through the crease. Warriors now
Don't
pick
back
it up.
up. Oh,
Coming out over their own blue line,
that's
send it
way
up through
too
the
much
middle.
of a gap.
Intercepted. Jessen now with it. He's got Lawrence heading up the middle. Jessen
Back.
fires it in.
Get on the boards. Get on the boards. Well, that's a roller.
Gardner. Puck rolls off his stick.
Get up. Get up. Get
Shack
up.
takes it over the net.
Get back in the slot. Get in the slot.
Shack sends it. Oh,
Oh, what are you doing,
lost
TJ?
his edge. And the Warriors clear it out, and Lawrence keeps it along the boards, and Bobcats clear and send the puck in. Shack on the chase over to the other side. Warriors clear it up. Smith with it. Back to Jessen. Comes Jessen over the blue line, fires a low shot in just wide. George picks it up and around behind, tries to come out in front, cannot. Warriors, and comes Long. He sends it back to George in behind. Centers it right in the crease. Long gets it.
Boom.
There it is. There we go. Goal by Jessen.
All right.
Good pressure on that shift by the Bobcats. Ready for face-off at center. Got Bannon, George, and Long up front. Face-off, one back. Lagutin with it, back up to the middle to Bannon. Bannon up to George, coming in on the left side. Puck is in the skates. Oh, somebody got taken out heavily
George. There was no need for it.
there. I think it was our guy got taken out.
Oh, really? Oh,
One of their guys took Kevin out, I think.
okay. Sorry, Liam. It's normally you.
It's usually.
Oh, yes. I just saw you at 42, and then I saw.
He was in the vicinity.
Yes.
Usually
Good control,
causing
Liam.
some
Good
of those
control.
hits.
Good control.
All right, Tenpenny's out there. Bobcats on a power play. Again, penalties here in this tournament are a minute 30.
His
Calhoun back at the
reputation
circle.
preceded him on that.
Yeah. Calhoun keeps it in, sends it to the corner. Tenpenny with it. He's got Pearson out front. Sends it back to the point. Oh, Phillips let it hop over his stick.
Cup that.
Sends it over across to Weston. Weston fires it back in.
All right,
Opposite
we're on
corner.
a power play. Puck control. Puck control. Puck control. I don't know how.
Okay,
how
we
else do
got to
you
get
say
to this
that?
first. We got to.
We're on power play. Pinch that.
Yeah. Warriors have it coming up the left side. Takes it into the Bobcat corner. Deep. Still has the puck. Sends it back to the open point. And
That's a break.
intercepted by Calhoun. He's pushing,
There you go.
trying to get possession
That's
of the puck.
a hook.
Bit of a hold there on the stick. Calhoun manages to get it. Oh, Tenpenny just overskates, and the Warriors send it out. Weston back over to Phillips, back over to Weston.
That's. What are we
Fires it
doing?
in.
I don't understand that.
Pearson after it. Tenpenny picks that up along the boards. Went off Pearson's stick. Puck is loose. Pearson sends it over to Calhoun's open
Pinch.
up far side.
Pinch. Deep
Oh,
pinch.
Yep, you got to get in there.
They should
Back
be at
into
top of the
Calhoun.
circle right now.
Calhoun in behind. Centers it right through the crease.
Fire.
Back to Weston from the
too
point.
long.
Moves in, sends a shot in. Puck is loose in front. And the Warriors pick it up, and here they come up through center. Got Phillips back.
There should be never that much gap.
And Weston sends it over to Phillips, back over to Pearson, and sends it right to the Warrior team. Warriors now coming in, and teams are at full strength. Here comes Tenpenny now, coming up his left side, up over center
Take it low,
ice,
take it
up
low.
over the blue
Suck 'em
line.
in. No.
Fires it in on
Damn
goal.
it.
Puck is steered to the side of the net. Bobcats
Hold
go for
that
a
in.
change. Warriors try to send it out through the middle and do. Oberle takes his man down. Oberle sends it up to Bannon. Bannon flips it into the zone. Oberle after it. Puck comes back out. And just couldn't quite clear the zone as that was sent in. And we have a face-off coming.
Oh, do we have
Oh, they're
penalty?
going to bring it at center again.
What's he doing? What does that? What is that?
They were doing that this morning. I don't
Hand
really
up?
get it.
Yeah, they're doing like hand up. Like, is that that must mean center ice face off?
Well, hand up just may mean that they're not allowed to make any more changes. But anyways, here comes Shaq over the line. He's got it now in the corner. Still
Deep.
got the puck. Back to
Fire!
the point.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Lawrence
There it is.
fires it in just wide. Puck in behind. Shaq gets it.
Get on that post, Gardner. There you go.
Puck in behind to Gardner. Got Justin out front. Back to Shaq. Shaq
Boom,
right up to
that's
Justin.
it.
Oh, he shot it wide.
Damn it, Hunter. This is your hat trick game.
Yep. Puck kept in. Shaq with it. Fires it. It's high. Gardner now with it. Sends it back over to Justin.
Nope.
Back to Lawrence.
Fire, fire,
Lawrence
fire.
Moves in. Stick
long.
handling through the
That's
middle.
in.
Fires it. Saved by the goaltender. Puck is loose now. Warriors pick it up behind their own goal.
Hold the line.
Send it
Hold the
back.
line.
Smith keeps it in. And now it's out.
Good job, Roderick.
And puck comes back in, and Warriors just cleared out to the open side.
Take it in.
Lawrence does a spinorama and loses an edge. Warriors pick it up. Gardner tries to check his man. Lawrence comes back and a little payback there. Here comes Long now down the right
I
side.
don't know what he was paying.
Dumps it in. Oh, well, yeah, future payments.
Oh, yeah.
Puck goes around to George. And Warriors clear the zone. Matheson clears it up. And the puck's
in the zone. Nice
Tenpenny
pop.
Penny has it.
Oh.
Lost it. Warriors
Hold
pick
those
it up.
boards. Hold the boards.
They
Hold the
send
boards.
It around.
Hold the boards. All right.
Warriors now coming up their right side. Send it up to the middle. Tenpenny got a stick on that. Warriors pick it up, though, coming in from the right side. Send a shot wide. Warriors with it now on the left side.
There we go.
Bobcats
Got one down. We got a break.
left,
3 on
right
2.
Side.
3 on 2. Skate.
Comes
What are
Pearson
you
coming up over
doing?
the line. Nobody's going for the net. Back to Tenpenny. Fires it in. High. Save. Puck is loose. Comes right to the goal. Now it's coming back to the point.
He got caught on the
Lagutin
change.
couldn't keep it in. And
Skate, Bubba.
Matheson trying
Run
to
him
get back.
down.
Fire. And he scores. Warriors score from the face-off dot. And we have ourselves a 4-1 game. And the Warriors are on the board.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes remaining, first period. Bobcats leading 4-1. Got Bannon, Pearson, and Calhoun up front. Phillips and Weston back on D. Here come the Warriors. Goes in around behind. Centers it right out in front. Nobody covering that man. Fired it in again. Puck goes in behind, and
Net off.
we have a whistle.
Net's off.
Yep, looks like the net's off.
All right, we got 13 shots to 6. That's fair. Scores 4-1. A little breakdown on that goal.
Yep, Lagutin lost his footing over on the boards, and guy got by. Smith sends it around behind. Lawrence now with it. Up to Stewart. Stewart sends it in the center. Here comes Jessen up through the middle.
Take it in the middle.
Through
There
the
you
blue
go. Pick that
line.
up, Stewart.
Stewart just overskated it. Couldn't quite get there.
What the hell?
And Oberle tries to pick it up, and Jessen
2
does.
minutes.
Puck is still in, and it's now out.
Run him
Smith
down.
Chasing it down.
Nice,
Bumps his
Brody.
man. Sends it around to Lawrence. Lawrence sends it up to Stewart. Stewart now coming up over his own blue line.
Yeah.
Here comes Oberle over the blue line. The Warriors fires it in just wide.
6-3
Puck coming up the right side.
still
Kept in
recovering
by
off
Lawrence.
that one.
Oh, intercepted. Oberle. Oh, fired it in by Jessen. Good save. Puck goes in behind. Jessen with it in behind to Oberle. He can wrap it. Tries to the short side. Puck goes around the other side. Stewart after it now. Take a look. He's got a couple of guys open. Back to Oberle in the slot. Fires it in. Glove save.
Oh, Hunter,
Puck goes
that
to the
was
corner.
yours.
Stewart now with it. He gets mitten
Nice
by
job,
the Warrior.
Grass.
Puck is up in the jersey and now lands on the ice. And the Warriors now with it behind their own goal. And a reverse. Here he comes up now his left side.
Pursuit.
Sends it up the middle. Puck is deflected back. Bobcats send it back up.
Could be.
And the Warriors fire it in, but that's offside.
Smith and Lawrence on D there. Line change. Fresh legs.
Less than a minute here remaining, first period. We have Tenpenny out there. It's out there with Shack and Gardner. And puck comes out, and here comes Tenpenny. Up over the line, over to Shack, just a little out of his reach. Shack recovers it, though. He's got Tenpenny and Gardner in the middle. Right to Tenpenny. Warrior got a stick on that. And puck kept in by Lagutin. And Tenpenny, he lost it.
All right, back.
Here come the Warriors now. Gardner chasing him down.
Boom, get him, B.
Puck along the boards. And here comes Tenpenny. Sends it through the middle to Gardner.
Take it wide, take it wide, take it wide.
Over to Tenpenny. Gardner going for the middle.
Oh.
Tenpenny fired it, but it hit a stick. Tenpenny's got it. Over to Shack. Right in the middle. Gardner on the backhand. Puck is loose right in front, right in the paint.
That's a good
and
save.
That's covered by the goaltender for the Warriors.
2 minutes, 2 seconds.
Yes.
2 seconds. I think he holds that hand up like you missed your window to do a line change.
Yes, yeah, that's no more changes
Yeah.
after he puts that up. Yeah. But it's the face-offs.
Oh!
Face-offs after the
Definitely,
offside.
if he would have had to stick out 6 inches, that could have been a little bit of a tip.
So 1 period in the books here in Nashville. Bobcats leading 4-1, and we'll be back in a few.
All right.
Ready, second period about to get underway.
They do a goalie change? No, same goalie? Yeah,
I think
goalie
it's
change?
I
No.
think it's the same guy. I don't know. I think he just
I
went
don't
out.
know.
Or if he just went out with a stick or what. But anyway. Face
Might need
off.
that.
Yeah. Face off at center. Bannon, George, and Long up front for the Bobcats. George chasing it down. Up comes Lauren. Bannon keeps it in. Back in deep. Long with it along the boards. Back to Bannon. Bannon sends it around behind to Long. Long working in behind. Trying to dig it out. Puck comes loose. Puck kept back in behind the goal again. Comes out the other side.
Oh,
And
what are we
here
doing?
comes the Warriors, coming right through the middle now. Intercepted. Bannon picks it up. And Long gets it out. Here comes Bannon now.
he just got body.
Yep.
Body bumped off.
Body
That's
bumped
clear.
off the puck.
No.
Yep. And we got an icing and come down into the Warrior zone.
All right.
Face off coming up to the right of Matt Yonke in the Bobcat goal. Sorry, to the right of the Warrior goal. What am I saying? Calhoun in the corner, sends it around behind. All the Bobcats are on the other side. Back to Smith. Puck was rolling, fired it in. Calhoun with it behind in the corner, digs it out. He goes in behind. He's got Jessen right out front, scrambling front. Puck goes in behind. Jessen sends it right out in front to Calhoun.
Oh, Calhoun.
Didn't
what
get
are you
everything on that
doing?
one. And I'm guessing the net's off
That
here.
was a freebie.
That was golden.
That was. He just healed it.
Yeah.
Ah, that's brutal. Damn. That was.
Tenpenny, Oberle, and Stewart out now. Oberle back at the top of the circle. Puck goes into the corner. Stewart goes in after it. He picks it up. Oops, he goes down. Tenpenny now with it behind. Reverses.
Hold the line, B. Hold the line. Hold the line.
Warriors trying to come
Hold
out.
the line.
Kept in.
There you
Tenpenny
go.
working on it. Puck goes around behind. Stewart's there. He's got Oberle open. Back over to Tenpenny.
Point.
He reverses it back. Stewart's got it there. Right
Boom.
into Oberle in front. Fires a good glove save. Puck goes in behind. Tenpenny has it, dumps it in behind.
Get on the boards. Get on the boards. Get on the boards.
Fires it up.
Fire,
to Smith
fire,
at the
fire,
point.
fire. Oh, shit. Get back. Get back. Pinch that. There you go.
And the Warriors send it back to the other side. And Oberle dumps that in. Stewart now has it in behind. He's got Tenpenny in front.
Boom.
Right.
That's a goal.
And puck is loose, and there we go. Tyler Tenpenny digs out the rebound and puts it in the back of the net.
Yeah, the ref.
Makes the score 5-1 Bobcats, 12.5 remaining here in the second. Matheson and Leguten back on D. That's Shack, Bannon, and Gardner up front. Scramble around the face-off dot. Bannon picks it up, circles back into his own zone. Fires it off the boards up to Gardner. Gardner now over the blue line, coming in on the left side. Shack in behind him, Bannon in the middle. Puck comes into Bannon. Puck goes back into the corner. Shack in behind to Gardner. Shack has it. Looking for the open man, back to the point to Leguten. He fires it in. Puck goes wide. Matheson with it.
Oh, fudge.
Puck bounces
Come on,
over his
Bubba.
stick. Come the Warriors down.
Nice.
Bannon gets a stick on it. And the Warriors come back in, but offside. And we should have a face-off outside the blue line, but they seem to be doing these at center ice.
Change. What's that?
They're going to do it. It's not center ice.
It's where it should be.
Well, that one was offsides there, right? It's where the
So were the other ones.
They must think a lot of these passes originate from closer to the center dot than center ice than the
Maybe.
offsides.
That could be it.
That's just what it is.
Long with it, chips it back to Phillips.
Fire.
Phillips fires it in. Puck goes just wide. Warriors try to clear it out, kept in by Weston. Jessen fires it into the opposite
Get
corner.
on the blue line.
Warriors on it there now. They try to just toss it out, and Phillips sends his
unnecessary.
man down as the puck goes into the Bobcats net or bench rather.
But I would have done that. He was nice about it.
Tenpenny taking the draw. He's got Pearson back at the top of the circle. Puck goes back in behind the goal.
Good job,
Lawrence trying to keep it in.
That's the way you play that on the boards.
There we go.
Over. Oh,
Pearson's got it.
boom. There you
Sends
go.
it up to
Suck 'em in.
Tenpenny, who sends it up
Get
to
it
Lawrence,
across
now
the blue
coming
line.
up through the
Go,
middle.
Go. Outside.
Sends it
Fire.
over
Get
to
it.
Calhoun. Fires
Hold that
it.
in. Hold that in, Brody. There you go. Get over on the boards.
Warriors
It's gonna
fired
wrap.
around. They got a man on that
Press
side,
that.
but
Nice.
Pearson gets there. Warriors do get it out, though, up through center ice. They're coming
That's
up now the
good
left
night.
side now. Smith gets there first, chips it out center. And Warriors
We really
coming
have
in
to
over to the right side. Lawrence
work
chips it
on-
out. Tenpenny now with it.
We throw random passes to nobody.
Yep.
I don't.
Calhoun with it now, coming in the middle, fires it in.
That's a 5-0 goal.
And it was a 5-0 goal. You called it.
It was one of those.
I couldn't tell if he still had it or not.
It was just one of those slow meters.
That'll make it 6-1. Again, we got Leguten Matheson
Mike.
back on D. Bannon with Oberle on the
Mike's
right
got
side, Stewart on the left.
Flip flop this midway through second, probably.
Puck goes into the Warriors zone. Warriors clear it up. Oh, Stewart lost an edge. Puck goes cross ice to Matheson. He tips it up to Oberle.
Oh,
He goes down.
that was
Bannon
awkward.
retrieves it.
crisscross,
He's going
crisscross,
across the
go to
line
the
now.
post.
Oh, lost it off his stick. Leguten gets it. Stewart picks it up,
Get on the board.
chasing it in the corner.
There you go.
Play a little scrambly here. Warriors coming up with it. And kept in so far. Now it comes out. Oberle intercepts, sends it back in. Warriors retrieve it, and behind in the corner. They send it out, that hit. Oberle.
Get back.
Come the Warriors now, up center. And then puck is rolling into the
Wrap it.
Bobcat zone.
Wrap it.
Bannon with
Nice,
it.
Kevin.
He reverses over to Lagutin. Lagutin fires it right up through the middle to Shaq. Couldn't quite handle the pass. It was a hot
Wow.
one. And here come the Warriors right in. Little stick handling. Matheson sends it up along the boards. Here come the Warriors. Picked
Send
up by
it.
Lagutin.
No. Well, that
Here
actually
comes
worked.
Lagutin now, up the right side, up through the middle. He passes over to Shaq. Shaq going
Get
up.
off the
He's
ice.
got Gardner with him. Drops it back to Lagutin. Sends it back into the corner.
It's a long
Gardner
shift.
covers the point. We've got Shaq in there. Justin now chasing it. Shaq with the puck. Backhander. Goes around behind. And here comes the puck. Out to Lagutin. Shaq lost it.
Go get it, B.
And its puck is back in behind Yonke. And Matheson going after it.
Damn it. That
Warriors
guy just outbeat you.
Get the puck. He has it now. Tries to center it. Puck just loose. Puck is loose. Warriors try to get it. Puck in behind the goal now.
That's a cross check.
That was a cross check on Lagutin. Not called. And why did they blow the whistle then if that wasn't for the penalty?
Yeah, he got smoked in the back.
Yep.
And then takes a header. I get it. We're dominating the game, but you just gotta call
Penalty's still a
blatant
penalty,
stuff
especially
like
that stuff. Yep. Here comes Tenpenny now.
That's a goal.
Fires it in. That was deflected up
tipped
over
off.
and hits the netting above the glass and goes out of play.
Yeah, it was a deflect. Yep, goalie
Looks like the
change.
Warriors are making a goalie change
Yep.
here.
Mid-period.
Yep. Number 37 now coming in. 36 going off. Tenpenny fires it, goes in behind the goal. We got George with it now. He sends it back to Tenpenny. Tenpenny and Long behind. Tenpenny gets taken down. Long with the puck. Him and George battle for it.
Yeah, that's fucking twice.
Kept in by Phillips. Sends it off the boards around. Gets a return pass, and the Warriors intercept, and here they come up now over their own blue line.
Yeah, George's going to make someone pay.
Yep. George takes a late hit. Receives a late hit, that is. And I think he's sending two here.
I don't think so.
Yeah, George is in the box. Yep, one from each side. Somebody doesn't like it.
Yeah, one of their fans.
Yeah, well, their player gave George a late hit. George retaliated.
Well, it was
and-
down on the regions
Yep.
board.
Yep.
He got hit,
Yep.
and then
So coincidentals. 5-on-5. Bannon's out with Pearson and Calhoun. Warriors pick up the puck at their own blue line.
and I think we've been playing really nice. I mean,
Yep.
we couldn't have been lighting them up.
Oh,
easily,
yeah.
especially after game one this morning.
Offside at the Warrior blue line. Bannon kicks the puck, tried to get it to Calhoun. Warriors pick it up. And puck is cleared. Warriors send it back in. They call that not offside, so Lawrence reverses.
Nice J stop there. I love that move.
Collision there.
Calhoun gets the penalty.
Yep.
I understand why he's saying that.
Puck was loose.
That's a fair penalty. It wasn't his intent. He was going for the puck,
Yep.
and he got to the guy before the puck.
Well, the guy got in the way.
Yeah.
Shack takes the draw. Bobcats serving a penalty. Calhoun.
That's a block.
Warriors have it right in front. Scrambly. The puck
That's
is
out.
cleared by the Bobcats. Gardner rather chasing.
Gardner's playing great. So is
Yep.
TJ. 2 and 3 are just. That dude should have got smoked.
Gardner battling hard along the boards. And he comes up with it inside. Fires
That's
it.
in.
Oh, just wide. He gets the own rebound off the boards. Sends it right through the crease. Bobcats killing the penalty here. Gardner and Shack working well together on killing this off. And we'll have face off just outside the Warrior blue line. .46 seconds remaining on the penalty. It's got Jessen and Long out, or rather Tenpenny and Long out up front for the Bobcats to kill this. We got Lagutin and Matheson back on D. Puck comes back to Lagutin. Nope, he lost it. Warriors now coming in. Fires it.
Oh, that was close.
Long now tries to get it along the boards. Warriors keep it in. Puck bounces in. Matheson now with it behind his own goal. He's coming up, sends it off the boards. Puck kept in by the Warriors. Sent back
Take it around
in.
the other way. Other way.
Matheson with it again, skating up.
Look at. Oh, nice. Get out.
And the puck is out and
job, Bubba.
back in by the Warriors. Long picks it
I
up.
told him to do something different. You know, this is going to
Here
be like
comes
this type
Long.
of game. You got to
Over to
fire
Tenpenny,
corner.
fires it.
Get in. Goalie save on the skate.
Yep.
It's like he doesn't want to make a mistake, so he plays not to make a mistake, and so it puts him on his heels in a conservative play style.
Got Weston and Phillips back on D. Jessen taking the draw. Still 3 seconds left in the penalty. Puck comes down
Split up,
and
boys.
just makes it.
Someone talk.
Not calling icing. Phillips overskates it. Weston tips it back over to Phillips. Back over to Weston.
Go,
behind
go,
his own
go,
goal.
go!
He sends it up. Oh, intercepted. And he gets taken down. Jessen trying to get it out. He loses it up at the blue line. Warriors
right,
now
lost
with it
my
coming into
headset
the
there.
circle.
Oh, okay.
Fire it. Yankee steers it to the side. Jessen now in behind. Up to
All right,
overlay.
5 on 5.
Yep. Full strength. Jessen now coming through the middle.
Can you hear me?
Sends it. Yep. Right on goal.
Something happened.
And we'll have a face-off coming up.
There we go. Oh,
Bannon taking the draw. He's got Shack at the top of the circle. Puck goes into the corner. Puck comes back. Smith sends it in. Hits a player right off his stick. Bannon with it. Reverses it to Shack. Shack loses it in the corner. Puck bounces up through center. Smith chasing it down. Puck still wobbly. Smith behind his own goal. Sends it up.
pop it. Get it out of the zone. There you
Gardner retrieves it.
Nice Mohawk there,
Off the
Gardner.
boards.
That was
There we
beauty.
go.
And
Gardner coming
sneaks
in.
through. Get the. Oh, that's a poster. Hey, what are you gonna do?
Hey, that was our littlest guy.
Yes, let's watch the replay, boys.
He had the bug.
Yeah. Wow. Dude.
You gonna give him a bad one for it?
We can talk hockey psychology on this play, but
Yeah.
You go
Because
straight into the boards, and you don't understand your. And
You're setting yourself
this
up.
isn't even happening in
Yeah.
the NHL.
Oh, yeah,
And they,
yeah.
I think I shared a video with you a little bit ago
Yep.
about the style of play that's happening, and unfortunately, players are playing through the age leagues and without taking proper angle pursuit of the puck, and they put themselves in a vulnerable state for something like this to happen.
Yep. Yeah, when the puck is along the boards like that, you can't go straight in. You gotta go in on an angle. Unfortunately, it looks like he's up and
It's a 45, or it's you hit the brakes really hard.
And
you know,
hit back.
2, 3,
Yep.
and 2, 3 feet. And you have to turn your body a little bit at a 45-degree angle and come in at a 45 so that you can shoulder off the.
again, it's geometry, right?
It's geometry. Yes. Thank you, Rob. Years of growing up throwing papers, I guess.
Yep. So Warrior player is off to the bench.
That shouldn't be a 2 and 10 though, because it's not like it was charging to lead up to that.
No.
It was
just
the
pursuit
it
of
was
the puck.
blue.
and
It was blue turning his
he
back.
just turned at the.
Yep.
Yeah, it's bad timing.
Let's see what Mike's reaction is.
So nothing up on the board yet, but looks like somebody's hopping in there.
So
Must be a.
they are
I
going to
guess
give
it's
it a 2 and a 10.
I guess it's a 2 and a 10 or a 1.5 and a 10.
Wow.
Well, normally if it's 1.5, they make it 7, but anyways, we'll see. Nothing up on the board yet. But one way or another, Bobcats will be short. Warriors need another player out on the ice. Another 2, actually. So the 1 penalty is up there to Gardner, 1.5 minutes, and as there's no announcements here, we're
Wow. There
assuming
hasn't
that,
been any announcements.
assuming that that's also a 10.
Yeah, because someone else is in the
Yeah.
box with them, right?
Anyways, we got Bannon and Shaq up front, Smith
I always
and
thought that
Lawrence
was
back
weird,
on D.
where you had the penalty box on the same bench.
Yeah, I know.
And there's
Like,
no
nothing in
divider.
between.
Yeah. So it's like, how do you, when the
Lawrence
penalty's
fires it
up,
in.
how do you,
You should just hop over the
yeah,
other boards.
You just step up, you just slide over.
Okay, here come the Warriors up over their own blue line. Fired across ice.
Brody,
Smith
step
has
up.
his man. Yankee gets a piece of it with his glove. Lawrence picks it up. Chips it off the boards. Shaq gets it. There
Gone.
he's going. He's going down middle. Shaq chasing it in. Cuts right
Get
in
it.
front.
That's a rougher.
Roofs it. Nice short-handed goal
job,
by
TJ.
TJ Shackart.
TJ and Gardner are just playing really good today.
Yep.
That's what
He dug the puck right in his own zone and then just took it down. Popped it loose
Setting
and
an
chased after it.
example.
Got it.
that's beauty.
Cut to the middle and fired in the top of the net.
And shorthanded.
Yep. George taking the draw. He's out there with Long. We got Lagutin and Matheson back on D. Bobcat still killing for another 45 seconds.
Oh, that's on net. Oh.
Yep.
Sometimes those are really goofy and they
Yes.
bounce at the.
George takes his man in.
Nice, George. It was,
Warriors with
I don't
it
know any
now.
other
Coming
way
up
to play.
over their own blue line. Cross ice.
D.
Through the middle. Luton takes his
Step up.
man. Lost his glove in the process. No, somebody lost the glove. Warrior lost his glove.
Yeah.
George picks up the puck and he's going to head off.
Oh, bullshit.
He was
Why would
just
he do
sent
this?
in just over just before the red line, so we
Apparently.
now have a icing back to the left of Matt Yonke. Just under 3 minutes remaining here in the second period. Got 10 Penny out there now with Calhoun. 11 seconds remaining on the penalty.
That's the weirdest scoreboard.
I know.
I
have to double check it every time I'm
look
looking at it.
at that scoreboard, and it's anyway. Over.
Weston battling.
son of a
loses it
gun.
just inside the blue line. Fired in. Yankee to save. Rebound. Just over top of the goal. Calhoun now with it. Sends it up
What are we
to
doing?
Tenpenny. Comes up through the middle. Weaving through. Fires it from the top of the circle.
Tenpenny's pretty damn shifty.
Yes, he is.
It's a
Glove save.
Yeah, that scoreboard's odd. I look at it and I don't. It's not a normal hockey scoreboard.
I wonder if it's a curling scoreboard.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, there's curling rocks back over next to the bench.
I don't know. I look outside and it says predators everywhere. And Ford has their own parking. Like if you have a Ford vehicle, you get front row parking.
Stewart the shot just wide. Puck kept in. Warriors try to clear it. Goes to Oberle, right on goal. That's smothered by the Warrior goaltender.
Yeah. No, see, it says player penalty. This is the weirdest scoreboard. I've never seen a scoreboard like that. Have you?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
No,
It's
it's-
fooled me a few times.
Especially when it gets down to the second. It's
Puck fired in by Smith.
Oh,
Jessen sends it on
that
the
was
backhand.
points all day long. Hold the
Just under
line
2
in
minutes,
one.
second period.
High
And
stick
looks
blue.
Yeah, we're getting a high sticking call. Stewart.
What the hell?
So face-off all the way down the ice because of the penalty against the Bobcats. Bobcats killing again. We got George and Shack out. Lawrence and Smith back on D. Face-off to the right of Yankee. Warriors with it. Fires it in just wide.
Just missed.
Puck kept in by the Warriors. To the half boards, fired across. Warriors pick it up. Shack for checking. Warriors now with it.
That's out.
And yep, that's going out. Warriors go D to D. Back in their own zone now. George for checking. Shack
Nice work.
keeping it in. Sending it deep. Again, Bobcats on the kill. Warriors now with it. Bring it out to the left side. Right through the middle. George intercepts. Keeps
Fire.
it in.
Ooh.
Fires it in.
That went off him.
Warriors try to get it out and
Nice job.
kept in. George keeps that in. Shack comes off for change. Long comes out to replace him. And the Warriors clear it out to center ice.
Dump.
Smith with it. He just, sends it up over the line. Warriors now with it.
Do it again. Oh,
Warriors bring it back into their own zone. And they're coming out now.
There we go.
Picked up by Long. Long comes in on the left side. He's on his backhand. Takes it in around behind.
nice rub.
He's still got it. Still got the
Oh,
puck.
nice.
Cabanon. Oh, he whiffs on it.
Kevin, that's an ice.
And that
On a
is
power
icing.
play ice. All right, we'll take it.
Yep, Long did a lot of good work there. 3 seconds left in the penalty. Tenpenny's going to take the draw. Warriors coming out now. Bobcats at full strength. Warriors with it.
Oh, B.
Trying to
Get him,
center
B.
it.
Nice. Box out. Good job, Bubba.
Matheson battling with a
Nice.
couple of.
Go get that.
Yeah, he gets
Skate.
the puck. Takes it out. Up
Boom.
to Stewart.
That's a good. That's
Fires
how
it out.
you clear.
Yep. And puck goes deep into the Warrior zone, and they have it. And That'll do it.
End of 2.
End of 2. Bobcats leading 6-1. We'll be back with the third period in a minute.
In a minute. I'm sure it's on the scoreboard. I'm sure the lady didn't log it on the scoreboard, but it's on the score sheet. Has to be.
I've got the video.
Yeah.
Teams coming out for the face-off to start the third period. 15 minutes.
Full strength, both sides. Let's go.
Yep, both teams full strength.
That's how you
Warrior player loses. his
deactivate
stick.
a player.
Yep. Usually you separate them from the puck, but in that case they separate them from the stick.
And the
Warriors
player that
keep it
loses the
in.
stick, that hurts the elbow so bad when that happens.
Smith now with it. Up off the boards, kept in by the Warriors. They fire it in. Puck's in the opposite corner. Calhoun now with it. Sets it up to Pearson. Pearson coming in on the left side on his backhand.
Button hook.
He
There
circles
it is.
back.
Fire,
back to the
fire,
point.
fire! Oh, too
Brody
long.
Smith with it and glove save.
Nice job, Brody. Keep it down. All right, fresh legs. Who's out?
Yep, both teams changing. Tenpenny taking the draw with George.
Boom.
Long gets it right off the draw. Back to George in front.
Meet him on the
Warriors
post.
now and behind. Coming up through center. Long trying to get him. Here they come, escaping up the left side.
That's
George
gone.
has him lined up.
That guy. I
He saw
forget
George
what-
coming.
Yeah.
He says, I'll just dump it in. Yeah. Comes George now, coming up over the line, right through the middle.
That's in.
Fires it.
Oh, George,
he had
hit the
to
net,
open the
Bubba.
top, but he
Hit
put
the
it too
net.
high. Tenpenny digs it out. He's got Shaq in the slot. Shaq chips it in
Oh.
front. Goes across the crease. George takes his man in.
That's a good hip
Puck
check.
kept in. Job by Weston keeping that in.
George gas.
Stewart now comes out for the Bobcats, and he picks it
Oh.
up right at the blue line.
And
just
he's,
as he was
and he's
crossing.
fresh.
Yep. He sends it in behind. Warriors
Oh.
pick it up, send it
These
around.
guys are way too
and we
nice.
got Weston there. He fires it in, hits
They
a
really
Warrior on
are.
the leg. Shaq with it.
Shaq's
He's
gotta
still
be
got it,
gassed.
fires it towards the net. Tenpenny picks it up. Fires it, that's deflected wide. Stewart now with it. He circles in front, he's got Tenpenny right in front. Oh, he was right in the shooting spot.
That's
Oh,
in.
deflected. Shaq gets the
Beauty.
deflection. And that is a nice one.
That was off the skate, right?
Shaq's stick, I believe.
Oh, was it?
I believe he got a stick down on it.
They just put 7 on it. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Warriors clear it. Puck sent back in and just offside.
I mean, it does matter, but
The last time the scoreboard was off,
yeah.
the scoreboards were putting an extra minute on the clock.
Mm.
Playing Sunday.
Yeah.
Yes, I heard that.
Bannon's out with Shaq and Stewart. Stewart gets the puck.
All right,
And
come on,
picks it
Kevin.
up.
Give and
Up
go,
to
give and
Shaq.
go.
Over
What
to
are you doing?
Stewart. Stewart has it in his feet.
Step
Puck
up,
come on
step
the
up,
other
step up,
boards.
step up. There you go. Oh,
Cross
we're on a
ice,
change.
Warriors coming up. Bannon,
Come on, Kevin. Take it low,
move
take
your
it low.
wheels.
Oh, redirect. There you go.
Sends it in, Oberle after it. Oberle with it, in behind to Shaq. Shaq's got it. He brings it out front for the backhander.
Boom.
Right in front.
Oh,
Puck goes to the corner.
Hunter wasn't happy with that. Step up, up. There you go.
Shaq
Nice.
keeps it in.
Good job, Shaq.
Warriors pick it up.
Fire, fire.
Kept in by Jessen. Fires it. Goes to the
Hold the
corner.
line, hold the line, hold the line, hold the line.
Oberle after it. Bumps his man.
That's how you
Comes
do
up
it.
with the puck. Yep. Puck comes in.
Hold
Lagutin
the
keeps that
blue
in.
line. Hold the blue line.
Oh, Lagutin keeps it in again. Jessen with it.
Come on, Hunter. Oh, that's in.
Puck kept in by Lagutin. Backhands it in.
That's out.
Warriors try to clear, and they do.
And
That's going to
ice.
go all the way, and that'll be icing.
Look how long B is. Poor kid. Oh. Yeah, running clock now.
Yep. Tenpenny out with Long and Calhoun. Puck comes back. Lawrence sends it back in to Calhoun.
Fire.
Sends it right through the crease. Goalie makes a save. Warriors up with it. Up over their own blue line, up over center, coming in over the right side.
Good night. Oh,
What?
get underneath that. Let's go.
Tenpenny up to Calhoun. Puck is bouncing. Puck back to Lawrence. Lawrence sends it over to Smith. Goes all the way around the other side. George up to Tenpenny. George picks it up. That's Smith actually. Puck kept in. Warriors with it now behind the goal. Calhoun gets a stick on it. Puck bounces to the side. Tenpenny tries to get there. Kept in by Lawrence.
Fire.
And Tenpenny gets it. Fires it on goal. Pad save. Steered to the corner.
Oh,
Calhoun couldn't get it. Puck sent out by the Warriors.
that's ice.
And that
Bullshit.
should be. Well, they waved that one off. Lawrence retrieves it. Comes
Coast
out
to
now.
coast, Bubba. Go,
Here he comes.
Go.
Up through the middle.
go, go, go. Fire.
Over to Oberle. Fires it.
That's
Puck
in.
is loose.
Oh,
Puck
that's a
comes loose.
cross
Oberle
check.
has it. Sends it back to the point. Smith fires it in high. Goes to the wide of the goal. Stewart tries to center it. Kept in by Lawrence. And Oberle keeps it in the far side. Fires it in. Hits Stewart in the glove. Stewart now with it. He's on his backhand. Back to Bannon. Bannon circles back. Tries to get it back to Stewart. Puck gloved by the Warriors and up over the blue line. Hits Oberle in the feet. Oberle sends it up. And Stewart has it behind him. Over to Bannon. Bannon steps in. Fires it.
Nice shot,
and
Bubba. He's got nice.
shoulder save and no rebound on that one
Yeah,
by the
put it up in his collarbone.
goaltender. Yep. Clock is running just under 8 minutes here in the third. Bobcats with a commanding lead. Face off. Jessen takes it. He wins it back. Puck comes back by the Warriors now, coming out over their own blue line on their left
That's
side.
too much of a gap.
Puck comes over to Gardner on the left side. Tries to hit Shaq up the middle. Cannot. Weston with it now. Weston back with it again. He's got Gardner.
dude.
Gardner with it over the blue
That's
line.
weird as hell.
Just couldn't seem to get it over there. Warriors with it. Sending up along the boards. They're going to, well, yep, they do clear it. Puck is out at center ice. Weston sends it in. Justin with it. Puck's in a skate. Warriors put it back in their own zone, and they try and clear it off the boards. Justin rather keeps it in. Cuts to the middle. Puck is loose. Warriors have it now up over center, up over the blue line. Tried to dump it in. That hit Phillips. Puck is now deep. Shack goes back to get it for the Bobcats. He recovers it. Over to Phillips. Shack sends it up, and here comes Justin now. Coming up the right side.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh, really? Called on offside.
I think it was obviously it was barely. It's close.
6 minutes remaining. Tenpenny's going to take the draw. He's out with Calhoun and Pearson. Got Legootin and Matheson back on D. Puck goes back. Legootin couldn't get to it, just out of his reach. He has it now. Sends
Nice
it across
pass.
to Pearson. Pearson now up over the Warrior line.
Cracks the
Goes
post
wide,
right there.
Puts it right on
That's
goal.
in.
Oh, he puts it in. Squeaks one in there. Mocks Pearson.
See.
Here comes Calhoun now up over the line, stepping in, right to the net. Good save. Pearson picks it up. Oop. Fired right in, goes high over the goal. Warriors with it. Send it back to the point. Just hops over Matheson's stick. Over to Legootin.
Good.
Sends it back over to Matheson.
Nice,
He's got
Bubba. Look at
Pearson
that.
up
That's
on
good
the right
passing there.
side. Pearson lost it. Matheson shoots it in. Warriors now with it in their own zone. Send it up along the boards. Puck is out. And here come the Warriors now. Send it cross ice. Legootin chasing it. He gets there first and goes behind his own goal. He's got Pearson up on the side.
Skate.
We got Calhoun coming down
Chase
the
the
other
post,
side.
chase the
Good
post,
pass
chase
right
the
across.
post.
Oh, intercepted there by the Warriors.
What are you doing, man?
And they're going to send it in. Puck is rolling. Legootin after it. Legootin reverses. Chips it up to Tenpenny, up off the boards. Kept in by the Warriors. Puck fired in, hits a leg. And Legootin with the puck now in behind his own goal. Sends it around, heading towards Pearson. Pearson comes in and retrieves it. Puck is in the feet. And the Bobcats now coming out over the line, and then they lose it at center. Warriors back with the puck up over the blue line. And Bannon couldn't quite capture it. Pearson sends it up. Warriors with it in their own zone. Coming up over center. Bobcats changing. The Warriors in deep and behind the goal. Puck right in front. Puck comes up on the side, and here comes George. He gets pinched off. Got Long chasing now.
Get off. That's good.
Yep, it's good. Smith sends it just wide of the goal.
And Brody.
George back for
I got
it.
to teach my
he
Brody
missed it.
play a little bit of like that, Brody. Right, Ben? Just has a little bit of a
Long
spike
battling
spirit.
along the boards.
I love it.
Long now with it. Sends it up to the middle.
Boom.
Puck comes over to George. He dodges around a guy. Warriors pick it up along the boards. They do a reverse.
Nice, George. I
steps in
love
front.
that.
Clears it right in front. It's thrown
Reverse-
away.
reverses
Back to
into
Bannon.
a-
Bannon's got it. He's got nobody in front.
Fire,
Back to
fire,
the
fire,
point to
fire, fire.
Lawrence.
Boom.
Lawrence fires it in. Steered to the corner. Stewart steps in. Back to the point.
Here we go, Brody.
Brody
Hit
Smith
it.
takes
Boom.
a shot. Oh,
That's
deflected. He scores.
Stewart on the
I
tip.
think, yep. Didn't quite catch which stick that tipped off, but
Those Stewarts. What's that? Yours.
Yep.
Yeah, it was his.
Here's fired. It hit a stick on the way in.
Yeah.
Not sure if it was Oberle or
I-
Stewart.
I'm pretty sure it's Stewart's. Yeah, so, yeah, the box, the scorekeeper on the box, she's not right.
Oberle fires it in just wide, hits the back of the net.
Yeah, but we just scored. That should have been 11.
Stewart takes his man in. Jessen with it.
Okay.
Puck is cleared. Got Phillips with the puck. Sends it over to the side. Here comes Jessen now. In over the left side. Steers it in. Stewart couldn't quite get there. Warriors with the puck. Clear the zone. They got a man now coming in the left side. And then here come the Bobcats with the puck.
Take it down.
Got
What was that?
Stewart coming up through the middle. Warriors.
Oh.
Oberle sends it back in for Jessen. Puck sent back.
Fire.
Tucked in by Weston. Puck goes on net.
Ooh.
Save.
Point.
Oberle tried to get it to Stewart in front. Warriors now with it. Coming up through the middle. Up through center ice. Up over the blue line. Gets around Weston. Fires it right in. And Matt Yankee's having none of that.
We got a
30 seconds left.
either a
clock.
slash or I think it was a slash. Was it a slash? Yeah, I think it was a slash.
20 seconds remaining. Both teams changing.
I think they call him tripping, right?
No. It was on the take.
I haven't
it's
seen
a
a
slash.
call yet.
You know what?
I haven't seen a player go in yet. And anyways,
he's
that's
calling
the
the
game.
penalty, and he's calling the game.
Yep.
All right.
Good win by the Bobcats.
All right.
And we will see you tomorrow for the game.
Get some
Tomorrow afternoon.
some brewing food.
And then you're gonna know my name. I'm here to claim my title now. I'm here, the king that wears the crown. You better back down, you better back down. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. A champion don't need any introductions. A fighter don't know any limitations. I was made to stand on a mountain now. I was made to rise from the ashes now. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'm the greatest of all time. gonna know my name. Yeah, you're gonna know my name. You should know my name. Do you know my name? You're gonna know my name. Yeah, you're gonna know my name. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. Hear the thunder, you know that I'm on my way. Lightning strikes and then you're gonna know my name. I'm here to claim my title now. I'm here, the king that wears the crown. You better back down, you better back down. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. A champion don't need any introductions. A fighter don't know any limitations. I was made to stand on a mountain now. I was made to rise from the ashes now. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. You should know my name. Do you know my name? You're gonna know my name. Yeah, you're gonna know my name. You should know my name. Do you know my name? You're gonna know my name. Yeah, you're gonna know my name. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. Hear the thunder, you know that I'm on my way. Lightning strikes and then you're gonna know my name. I'm here to claim my title now. I'm here, the king that wears the crown. You better back down, you better back down. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. A champion don't need any introductions. A fighter don't know any limitations. I was made to stand on a mountain now. I was made should know my name. Do you know my name? You're gonna know my name. Yeah, you're gonna know my name. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. Hear the thunder, you know that I'm on my way. Lightning strikes and then you're gonna know my name. I'm here to claim my title now. I'm here, the king that wears the crown. You better back down, you better back down. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. A champion don't need any introductions. A fighter don't know any limitations. I was made to stand on a mountain now. I was made to rise from the ashes now. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. You should know my name. Do you know my name? You're gonna know my name. Yeah, you're gonna know my name. You should know my name. Do you know my name? You're gonna know my name. Yeah, you're gonna know my name. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of all. Hear the thunder, you know that I'm on my way. Lightning strikes and then you're gonna know